Family members that have shown me no love on earth, will they actually love me in heaven? On one hand, just because somebody doesn't show you love doesn't mean that they don't love you. In someone's mind, their intention may be a loving act, and you may perceive that as not a loving act. So, on one hand, there can be a perception that there's no love there. On a spiritual level, we all choose our incarnations, and the people who are close to us, our family members, we choose our family dynamics to a certain extent. We still have free will, and there still is this aspect of every single second of our life is not predetermined, and the major aspects and the major relationships in our lives are typically predetermined to a certain extent. We have these soul contracts or agreements before we incarnate. Really challenging relationships, those can be agreed upon coming from a place of love. Before we're incarnated on the other side, somebody may choose to incarnate with you and take on the role of being somebody who pushes you or challenges you or treats you in a certain way that is going to force you and encourage you to learn certain lessons and to grow. A parent doesn't necessarily not love their child when they're disciplining them. It may not look like a loving situation or a loving act, and the child may not perceive it as a loving act, but the intention is to prepare the child for different situations in life and to prepare them to navigate things that they're going to encounter later on in life. This happens on a larger scale as well, on our spiritual scale, on our spiritual level. So when we reach the other side, there's nothing but love. You're going to encounter people who you've had challenging relationships with, and you're going to be like, hey, thank you for being a dick, because it helped me learn how to deal with certain people, or it helped me learn how to manage my emotions, or it helped me learn how to do X, Y, and Z. And that person's going to say, yeah, sorry about that, but I'm glad it all worked out, and I love you all the same. And you're going to say, yeah, I love you too. And maybe in the next life, I can be the boss who torments you, or I can be this, or I can be that. That's how this thing works. That's how we all learn and grow together. It's not random. It's a beautifully orchestrated and loving situation and thing that we find ourselves in, this crazy cycle of reincarnation coming back over and over again. It's all for a reason, and it's all for a loving divine purpose.